Il est né le divin enfant, jouez leur voix résonner musette. Il est né le divin enfant, chanson douce son événement. Bonjour mes amis, bonjour. Can you say that with me, hein? Bonjour, bonjour. Très bien, magnifique. And, as we say in my country, Joyeux Noël. This means Merry Christmas, hein? S'il vous plaît, do you know who I am? Ah oui, Père Noël. In France, I have many names, oui, of course, but in France, I am always Père Noël, the good spirit of the season. And it is a joy for me to see so many of you in such good spirits, hein? Maintenant, I have another question for you. Have you, already, your petit enfant, ever written a letter to Santa Claus at the North Pole? You? You big people, you can admit this too. Well, in France, if a child writes a letter to me, Père Noël, and puts a return address on the envelope, boom, the government of France pays the postage for my reply. Huh? Not bad, really? Oh, I get so many letters. I would like to share with you one of my particular favorites. Huh? It comes from a little girl named Babette, who lives on a farm. Her old Uncle Louis and her big brother Francois in the mountains of Provence, near Les Bords. It will give you a taste of the holiday season in France. Huh? Écoutez, listen. Dear Père Noël, c'est moi. Even though my big brother says Christmas is for babies, I look forward to la vieille du petit Jésus and a visit from you. Well, of course he does, bien sûr, hein? The watch night, Christmas Eve, right, is a very special and magical evening where my family sit around the fire, sipping hot cider, while my Uncle Louis tells us the story of the birth of the baby Jésus. She goes on to say that her brother teases her endlessly about all this. Oh, that Francois, ce coquin, that rascal. He does not believe in Christmas time. He does not believe in Père Noël. But for me, nothing can surpass the magic of the watch night or the fragile beauty of a child's face on Christmas morning. Eh bien, with Christmas still just a few days away, Uncle Louis has been secretly decorating the tree, and François has been helping Babette set up the crèche. Crèche, you know this word? Crèche? The nativity scene. Wait. One of the most important symbols of Christmas time, to be French, even though it was invented by an Italian. St. Francis of Assisi, but he's okay too. Okay. You know, these figures you put inside the crèche, Marie, Joseph, the wise men, the drama boy, parampapam, etc. Well, in Provence, where Babette comes from, these figures are made up of people from the village. The baker, the priest, oui, little figures made of clay called santons, c'est-à-dire little saints. And last year, all Babette wanted was to get one more santon to put inside the crèche to worship the baby Jesus. It's a lovely custom, yes? Well, last year, enfin, Babette was old enough to accompany Uncle Louis to midnight mass. Oh la la, it was very beautiful. Uncle Louis even brought along a newborn lamb to give to the priest to symbolize the Lamb of God. He put it into a little cart and Babette wheeled it around the church while the shepherds played music on flutes and drums. Beautiful. Then they went home for le réveillon, the big supper. Who likes to eat at Christmas time? Who likes to eat all the time? Ah, well, we French are no different. For le réveillon, Babette had roast goose, pâté, les fromages. Oh la la, sounds fancy, no? Les fromages means cheese. Well, and bûche de Noël. This is a cake shaped like a Yule log. Oh, delicious. Even Francois like this one. Magnifique. Then Babette takes the santon of the baby Jesus, places it inside the crèche, and the last thing she does before bed is to place her shoes by the hearth for me to fill with treats and goodies. Only last year Babette was a little, how do you say, devilish. This was the shoe I found by the hearth with her name on it. This is the shoe of Babette. She is a grand-pied. A Bigfoot, n'est-ce pas? Well, Christmas finally comes. Oh, Babette wakes up, she rubs her eyes. It is here, it is here. She shakes Francois and scampers downstairs to see what I have left back. Francois, he takes his time, yes? He does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in Père Noël. But when they arrive at the tree, they discover quelque chose extraordinaire. Not one, not two, but 3 Santons. 2 more than Babette had even wished for. Only one was carved to look like her old Uncle Louis. The other to look like the doubting Francois. And one, my friends, was carved to look like the sweet Babette herself. Quelle surprise, no? She concludes her letter. So you see, Christmas is a very magical time for me. All I want is a Christmas tree, Santa, and you, Père Noël. Love, Babette. Sweet, no? And that, my friends, is a taste of Christmas in France, seen through the eyes of a child. A very sneaky one, n'est-ce pas? But a delightful one, near moi. Oh, and today I get a letter from guess who? Francois, oui. He emailed me. So I think he believes maybe in Christmas a little bit, huh? And what of you, Maison? Do you believe in Christmas time? Do you believe in Père Noël? Then let me hear you say in the language of my country, La Belle France, Joyeux Noël. 1, 2, 3. Magnifique, parfait, it is music to the ears of Père Noël. Joyeux Noël et bonne année à tout le monde. Très bien. Now, time permitting, I would love the opportunity to meet some of you in person. My attendant Jennifer will help you make everything move smoothly, do whatever she says. Yeah? I come down to you.